Okay, well.
Higgimus will take a look at the ship and be like,
Yeah, well, we
Do we have
don't know
enough rope?
We don't know it's empty yet, so let's assume it's still got people.
Can I make a listen check?
I'm gonna see if I can retrieve the 3 arrows that I did shoot.
Yeah, I'd recover mine as
Probably
well.
see it.
Alright, let me
Because
see.
Hey, everybody be quiet for Lafdul.
Alright, Lafdul, you want to do a listen check?
Oh, yeah, I want to listen, but I'm also grabbing my arrows. Can I do both, or?
Not at the same time.
Can Braxon make a dex check to get over?
Okay,
yeah, but you might want to wait until after the listen check.
Okay.
Am I rolling, or am I doing this automatically?
I'm rolling.
Oh.
Because that way, you know,
Yeah.
You don't, you know, that way you don't know if you failed or if you genuinely don't hear anything. Everything's quiet as far as you can tell.
Sounds quiet. I think.
Alright.
Okay.
Alright, everyone, you can recover half of your arrows, and half of your sling bullets.
Good thing I didn't
Round
shoot
up.
any. Wait, no, I shot. Did I shoot
So I got a question. Is it the arrow that I don't recover, did it miss the ship, or did it break?
Yeah, they're gone. Just assume they're gone.
Braxon's going to try and jump over to the other
Okay.
ship to help search.
I could just throw a rope over or something. I don't know, some planks.
Damn, I don't get my
Like
arrow
boarding
back.
planks.
I think I might have missed.
Well, Higgimus, you were
got
rolling as well to jump over?
Yeah.
You're now floating about in the gravity plane.
Oh.
I'm pretty sure
I'll
you're.
wait patiently for somebody to throw a rope to me.
I grab a rope to throw to him because I'm sure with this rope.
It'd be better if I did it from my side.
And then I ask Braxon to tie his grappling hook to the other end.
So Braxton's got 15 dex.
All right, then you made it over.
Oh,
Higgimus did not.
I was just gonna ask Braxton to after I get Higgimus back on our ship. I was gonna ask Braxton to tie a grappling hook to the end of the rope I grabbed.
Well, you can throw the rope to him.
Yeah, I'll just throw the rope to Braxton, and then we'll secure it on either side.
Okay.
I'm gonna look at the distance between the two ships and realize the wizard's not gonna make that.
Yep.
So I'm just gonna hang back here and sit on a lounge chair while you guys handle things.
Well, that's the part of the reason why I got a rope tied to both sides of the ship now.
All right, so you're able to pull the smaller ship in a little bit closer, so that it's very easy to move between. You can put like just a simple gangplank and walk between. The ship is smaller than yours. It is a Mosquito-class ship, which is mostly an open-decked vessel. There's room in the back for some basic cargo, or just one or two people to sleep in very cramped quarters.
Is there any loot there?
Well, yeah, you can search around. So
loot all the things.
Searching around, you find a small case with some coinage inside. And that is going to be 18 gold pieces, 5 electrum pieces, and 8 blue gems. They're small, hard stones. They're not transparent.
Can I do appraisal check on them?
Sure.
Can I roll intelligence in case he fails?
No, you can't roll an intelligence check to do it.
Where is appraisal?
An appraisal.
How many small
I
gems?
have an appraisal of 13.
Okay.
I thought it was 8.
Old?
That is,
How many
yeah,
small gems?
there's 8 gems. They're all the same. You are, let's see. I did appraisal a little bit wrong last time, so I'm going to do it right this time. You would guess that they're worth about 100 gold pieces in total. So altogether. You recognize them as lapis lazuli.
So, what kind of helm did they have? Is it a spelljamming helm?
Well, it's a chair. You can take a look at it.
Sit down. Find out.
You can unbolt it and bring it back and have Aranis look at it, or ask him to come over.
I think I'm gonna unbolt it if I
Okay.
can.
All right. You get some tools and disconnect it from the deck and cart it back over. Aranis is pretty sure that it's a minor helm.
Oh, good.
Right.
So we can attach it to the other ship whenever we want.
Yeah, and we can tow this ship too and sell it.
I'd like some healing if possible.
I'm on the other ship at the moment.
I'm
Oh,
moan-
right. Leva's
I
barely
was
damaged.
in the middle of it was
Money
nice
high
to change
fever,
it.
headache.
I was just
You also find down below deck.
many electrum
you
pieces
find
were
an
there?
ivory scroll tube and a clay jar and a small case with 3 glass vials in it, but 2 of them are empty.
What's in the scroll tube?
It looks like there's arcane writings on the scroll.
I shall read this later.
I'm gonna ask how many electrum pieces were there now? What was the golden
18
coinage?
gold pieces and 5 electrum.
That was it.
And the gems.
100 gold's worth of 8 lapis gems, was it?
Lapis lazuli.
If
Just
somebody
don't-
else can write that on the good.
Just don't stick it in the back of the mirror.
Gold and electrum here.
We have it on. Big Mac and I entered it on the chat.
That's
AD&D.
what it's called.
You might want to, decide who is going to put down the who's going to be noting stuff down on the shared sheet. Like, have one person who holds the party treasure until it gets distributed, and so that there's only one person attempting to update the shared document, kind of thing.
I just been updating the gold. That was it.
So you could
Which I did.
the mosquito. It appears to be in pretty good
sorry.
condition.
Whatever that was.
Yeah, this is why I said maybe you should decide on one person who updates it.
Not it.
Actually, it's easier if we do it in the chat first, and at the end, one of us transfers it to the document.
That's fine too. So the mosquito is in pretty good shape. You don't notice any obvious problems with it. The small cargo room, however, is there is dirt on the floor, soil. Perhaps that has to do with the plant creatures, their living conditions. But it'd be
And maybe
fairly
they
easy to clean up.
soiled themselves.
There's also some barrels of water and stuff like that, some basic things. In fact, there is apparently some dried food rations and other things that you don't really recognize in there that
Damn it.
perhaps they ate.
So these were plant pirates.
Or something like
Nobody
that.
got my joke.
So the ship is in good condition. You don't actually need to actually tie it. You could actually just basically dock it, rested on top of the wasp or the dragonfly, if you want to take it with you.
How many ships are we going to
I
hold
think-
back?
We should definitely
We end
take.
up hauling back an entire fleet, some of them even bigger than our ship.
That's the
Well, we
advantage
should
of
definitely
having a
take
ship that's
vessels.
smaller than the total capacity of the spelljamming helm.
A tiny scout ship.
Level,
should-
were you about to say something?
Yeah, we should definitely take it with, because we don't know how much the repair cost is on the Wasp.
Yeah, we'll take its class or something. Salvage, whatever.
Yep.
Mhm.
Yep. All right, you can go ahead
Or
and
replacement in the worst case scenario.
you can go ahead and spend some time getting it positioned. Easiest would probably be to actually bolt the helm back on and then fly it and just gently rest it on top of the wasp.
And then take it back off. Or
We can't use the catapult anymore, can we?
Catapult is an arc shooter.
I will say that you get a... Okay, you can't use it if you're aiming directly behind you, but it does have a field of fire greater than just the one single...
It has like the 3 hexes behind it.
Well,
Yeah, I mean,
what's
it has
the
a-
angle? Is it 45 degrees, sort of a cone?
I think it's a little bit less than 45 degrees, but yeah, I mean, you've got a roughly conical area that you could fire. But with this now, you just can't fire straight back.
Yeah. Alright, we'll keep that in mind. So off we go back to the Baral, I guess, because we're done looting and all that.
Yep, it's time to head back to Brawl. Unless
How do we
there's...
save this thing?
I'm sorry?
You don't save it. It's done automatically.
Yeah.
Okay. I haven't worked with Google Docs that often.
I suggest
Master
you keep,
Joyce, I think.
you bookmark the page,
let's-
or you keep a tab open with that page, because I'm going to delete the link again.
Is Nor going to want to come back with us to Brow, or is there somewhere else he wants to go?
Yeah, he'll
Would he
go
want to
back
be
to Brawl.
dropped off? Okay.
Do I need to do anything special for Lava? And just taking care of her, so to speak.
Well,
that very nasty sling bullets.
do you have a Cure Light Wound spell?
No.
Okay, then right now she'll have to be healed up the next day once you get your spells back.
Yeah.
Oh,
Can't
okay.
you use a healing kit?
I could.
That only work. You can only really do that. I mean, you can get 1 hit point back for the rest of the day, but chances are Cure Light Wounds will. I mean, it has a good chance of
tell
healing
Leva-
at least three damage.
I tell Leva to be very careful with knives and forks for the rest of the day. And be very careful around paper too.
1 hit point worth of damage of paper cuts.
She only go unconscious, though.
Still.
You just...
Yeah, what
Just tell
happens
her, Rat.
if I get back and you don't find me?
Yeah,
I'll just die.
She'll bleed out from a paper cut.
Since I'm going to I know, never mind.
I guess we'll be making our way back toward Brawl then? That seems
Yeah,
like
I'm
the
going to
best
change my
way to do it.
spells slightly.
Yeah. Yeah, go ahead and we'll get on the way, and I'll just do some random encounter checks. And
Headed towards that big portal thingy that takes us to the in-between.
there's 3 of you who are wounded, right?
I have
I
1
have
hit
3.
point left. Or not 1 hit point. I only have 1 hit point short.
Same.
Nothing ever hits the half-elf wizard.
So, Lafdul, if you want to, we'll just hand wave it and say that the next day you get everyone healed back up.
So I can change my spells off if I need one.
Yeah.
Everybody's at max.
Excellent.
Okay. As you are
Well, my
passing back through the asteroid belts on the other side of the crystal sphere of forge space, there's a bunch of birds that fly off of one of the planetoids and start following you for a little while. If you do you want to just ignore them, or do you want to do something?
Do they attack us?
They
Do they
just
look
appear to be
hostile? If
following
they
you.
don't look hostile, we ignore.
Okay. Yeah, they don't appear to be hostile. They do get in close, and let's see. far as you can tell, they appear to be very similar to seagulls.
Space gulls.
They're much bigger, but
I'll ask
you see them
Aaron
swoop
if
down and
they
try
are-
to like pick at little bits of debris. You see them cluster around where the dead Artuk was on your deck, and
It was because we just got rid of. We just threw the corpses overboard.
yeah, but there's some
Trace.
sap and ichor left, unless you didn't
Goo.
say that you were cleaning the deck. I didn't hear anyone saying they were swabbing the deck.
Hey! Swabbing the deck is left for the apprentices to do.
Yeah, actually.
Nor any other kid swab the deck.
We did our part. We killed the
Wouldn't
paladins.
Nor be learning how to spell jam at this point?
Nor
You can.
swabs the deck because he can't be trusted.
Why can't he be trusted?
Because
Although-
he's a kid.
Well, and we're
Well, we
keeping
do get
watch,
our own
so
ship.
they're not.
We need to hire some people to clean.
Shut up, my logic doesn't have to make sense.
Nor's,
So
Nor's
you're
a
gonna-
kid who survived against a ship full of clockwork horrors that killed everyone else. So he's not stupid, you know.
He at least
he
knows how to
probably
hide
go-
well.
Yeah.
He doesn't know how to hide well. He almost died in there.
He
And
didn't.
But he
probably
didn't
grew
die.
old beyond his years in that time.
I'm sorry?
He probably grew old beyond his years.
Yeah, if you're just gonna leave the birds to their thing, then they, as you continue on, they eventually leave your ship alone and
We
fly
are
back
not
to.
short on rations or anything, are we?
We're good.
Yeah, I don't think so.
We've had several
We
ships to
just
go
got
through
a
for
whole bunch
Yeah.
of new rations from that boat.
Okay.
When you guys have your own ship and you have to take care of all the stuff, then you'll be worried about rations. Aranis has you covered for the basics here.
The hippo ate all the rations.
No. No.
Hey!
I wouldn't eat
Giff-
any of the meat.
We
Giff
picked
are
up all.
vegetarians.
We picked up a lot of
So
rations.
everyone's going to be constipated apart from you.
Yeah, but he can also he can also eat up all the hardtack.
Hmm. Does he have an affinity for that?
Well, I mean it's not
Oh.
meat.
That's up to the player.
He also has much stronger chompers than any of you.
Do not challenge him to an eating contest.
See, some of you might have trouble chewing hardtack.
I think
Higgimus,
the wizard would break
not
his teeth
so
on it.
much.
My character's used to it.
I did
I
read that they could forage, eating trees and bushes and grass if they needed to.
But are you sure they are vegetarians? Because hippos aren't.
Giff are vegetarians.
Yeah, they can eat meat, but they
Calm down. All I did was pick you up.
they look down on it.
Okay.
Is Higgimus gonna eat one of the Artuks?
You can.
No, but I should have thought about that.
Higgimus, we caught you dinner.
I wonder how they taste.
I would have if
Brought to your
Giff had a
attention.
bite attack. I'd just start eating it.
Let's just keep going along.
All right. Yep.
Okay,
You're able to leave the crystal sphere without any further incident. Aranis directs. Do you guys want to basically have Galen, Nor, and Aranis pilot the ship?
That
Yeah,
sounds
because
like
I think at this
the plan.
point, all our spellcasters know
Keep
how to
the
pilot
party-
the ship.
Keep the party rested and spelled up while the NPCs take care of shipping.
Okay.
The
Yeah, and
PCs
that's why
do
we
know
can
how to
do-
fly now, though, right?
This way we can
proficient
keep
are
a
we in
proper
ship
rotation
planning?
too.
All right. What were you saying,
How
Yeldin?
We can keep a proper shift rotation now too, because now we actually have 2 people available all the time for each shift.
Okay. And Leva, you were saying?
I was asking how proficient we are in spell jamming now.
None of you have the actual proficiency, but that's not necessary to actually pilot a ship. you're proficient enough to do it without standard problems. So you're used to it now. If you don't want to pilot the ship on the way back, there's no real need to.
It's no longer
Right.
exciting.
So who are we going to have piloting on each shift then?
Shift 1 will be Ernest as
Nope.
apprentice. Shift 2 will be Nor. Shift 3 will be Ernest.
No, it doesn't work that way. It'll be Ernest, and then Nor can take over for what we were doing.
I was thinking Ernest would be last, so we could take advantage of his
And then Ernest is
spell casting.
Ernest is apprentice. It doesn't matter because the only time that will affect it is it depends on what shift are we caught at.
True.
None of them are gonna be able to spellcast because they're all gonna be on the helm, and they're gonna have to do a sleep cycle before they can spellcast.
Yeah. So whoever Ernest's apprentice is the third shift.
Galen. Yeah, he was on third shift before. All right. Let's see.
Right.
You get out into I'm sorry?
I think we still got we still haven't written down who's on first watch on our notes. We got Braxon and Lever on second watch, and Yeldin and Lafdul on third watch.
Throw Higgimus down.
Higgimus is first watch.
We just double up on the regular shifts now.
Yeah, Higgimus and Xanfyr on first then. I mean, they're the only ones left.
Sounds good.
Okay. It only takes you 1 day to get back to where the flow beacon was once you're out in the Phlogiston. It seems that traveling in this direction is substantially faster than the other direction.
I wonder why.
Time is warped and space is bendable.
No, it's more likely
Yes.
that the Justin flow flows towards.
I think I messed up that quote.
I'm sure that the fact that it actually flows towards Baral space and we were going against the current.
Pretty much. Yep, I have rolled for random encounters throughout, and the rest of your trip is completely uneventful.
Until
Really?
we get.
Yep.
What about
Jason.
what about the trip back to the Rock of Baral?
Completely uneventful. I was
On the way back
Nice.
to Brawl, I'm gonna look through this guy's books and see if I can get the alarm spell if he has it in his books.
let's see. Alarm is.
Or you could just ask him for if you can.
Well, I'm gonna ask as well, but
Yeah.
it's a spell that I want in my own spell book.
Braxton's going to look through the ship's library and see if there's any books about clockwork horrors or Artux.
You do not find any information on either of those.
Okay.
Alarm is abjuration evocation. That should be then that Aranis has that. Let me see.
Let's see.
Okay, so yeah, he has that at, if you want to make your roll with your chance to learn with your bonus.
Okay, this is technically evocation.
Yeah, it's an evocation spell.
Okay, so it's gonna be a plus 15% to learn spells of evocation.
Mm-hmm.
My normal percentage is 85%. So this is 100% chance to learn.
Yeah, so he learns it. He doesn't need to roll.
Yep, actually that is true. Yeah, you get it.
Okay, so and then I roll. What was it? 1d4 plus 1 for how many pages it takes up?
1d6. Yeah, right now just 1d6 because it's a first level spell. All right, takes up five pages.
So many magic runes.
So 5 pages.
Dog's back.
Wow, you were really excited about getting that. You just constantly making that noise. Okay. So,
dog is excited for me.
assuming on the trip back that you cast Read Magic and you take a look at the new scroll that you picked up, it has Magic Missile, Sleep, and Mirror Image.
Ooh, sleep.
Ooh,
Sleep.
mirror image.
Sleep.
Mirror
Sleep's
image.
Sleep.
just as good.
Mirror image.
Yes, mirror image.
Now,
Good.
did anyone with alchemy want to try to identify any of the potions?
If I had alchemy.
I think
I've
someone
got
had alchemy.
herbalism. I've got herbalism and healing. That's all I got.
Could
No,
I attempt to copy down, like, transfer the mirror image spell from scroll to spellbook? Or is it
No,
too high?
the spells on scrolls are in a ready-to-be-cast state. So basically what you do is you use them to research. They speed up research time and have cost. So it's half time, half cost to research a spell from a scroll.
Well then, once we get paid for this, I'm gonna be researching mirror image and maybe sleep.
Mirror Image is a second level spell. It's a common spell. You could generally get that from someone else's spellbook.
Then possibly sleep. I don't know if I have sleep.
Sleep is the same thing.
Okay.
Now, one of the scrolls did have Snillock's Snowball.
Is that an odd one?
Yes, that's an uncommon spell that you might want to use to do some research.
Is
What
that
does that
what kind
do?
of spell is that? Evocation?
I believe so.
Gonna look up snowball.
I have a question regarding mage spells. If one of you learns it, can that person then teach it to the other mage?
Yeah.
Possibly.
So that way you don't have to worry about who gets what.
Snowball. What level is it first?
It's Snillock's. It's level 1. It's SNI.
I'm gonna look in the Tome of Magic.
It's not in the Tome of Magic. Use the Wizard Spell Compendium.
Oh, Wizard Spell Companion?
Yeah, there's so many spells to go through. So
Thanks
looking
for
I'm
the-
scrolling down level 1 spells, and it's like 4 or 5 pages worth of level 1. I cannot go through all the spells.
Well, you can sort out in that spreadsheet that I sent you. You can sort it so that it's just showing for individual spheres or for the wizards
Yeah.
and schools.
Where's the Wizard Spell Compendium?
Oh, we can talk
'Cause
about
I'm
it later.
looking at Purple Worm.
That'd be on purple. That'd be on purple one.
No, it's not.
Okay.
I don't have that.
Yeah,
book.
okay. Don't worry about it. I can copy and paste the text when you've got time to do it.
Yeah,
it is
later on.
evocation. It is level 1. It's
Yeah, I
similar
could
to a
probably-
magic missile.
Oh, okay.
So,
Except it's a snowball, isn't
Right.
it?
it's a snowball.
Well, I throw it at a fire elemental. It'll be fine.
So, now on the journey, you can spend some time either ask Aranis to cast an identify on the magic items that you picked up, try to
AKA
identify
the
what the potions
chainmail
are, that kind of
and-
thing.
The
I'll
chainmail.
have him take a look at.
Well,
Actually, yeah, I'll have him take a look at the black and gold dagger that we found.
Is
Okay.
there anything we can be fixing on the way back?
not really.
Okay.
I mean, there.
The sword hole I put in the ship with my horrible miss.
I mean, the decks get nicks and cuts in them all the time. It's just
So, is there like a boating magazine type of thing, except for Spelljammers?
looking for a book on Spelljammer construction kind of thing.
Markets,
Oh,
that sort of thing.
basic. Oh, markets. Yeah, that would be. We could probably. The thing is the helm is probably worth the most because it's obviously the most. It does some powerful magic on that.
Well, yes, but you also need a helm to fly a ship.
Yeah, I know. That's what I'm saying. We put the helm on the watch because it's the bigger ship. That's fairly simple logic. We'll have to replace the we would have to replace the ballista on there. Would have and any other menial damage. But I think for the other damage, we have enough repair materials on the ship already, and whatever was on the cutoff command for repairs as well.
Well, Higgimus will want to know like what ballpark figures about what everything's going to.
I don't know how much the mosquito. I don't know how much the mosquito will sell.
Because he's not worried about this magical mumbo jumbo.
Yeah, you don't know how much.
He's more worried about the ships.
You don't know how much they'll sell for, or how much the repairs will cost right now. You'll need to get back to Paul and ask.
And whether or not he can get a bigger gun on him.
Thank you.
We're going to need bigger guns.
In my opinion, we have a ballista on the Wasp. A ballista is better than a catapult.
Good luck going for those books.
A lot better.
Holy.
Yeah, I've got 3 to go through.
Which compendium is it?
I've got no idea which ones it's in. So.
Well, you
It'll
are.
be the one that
it's
covers
alphabetized.
S's.
I was just given volumes 1, 2, and 3.
No, you got 4 there.
4.
It'll be the one with S.
Oh, wait, hang on. Sorry. Yeah, you got 1, 3, 3.
Yeah, I only got 1 and 3.
I've got.
We can
I'll
do
look
this
at it
off.
later. Let's just concentrate on the
Yeah.
game.
Yeah, you
Yeah.
carry on. I'm just doing this in the background.
Yeah. Oh, okay. So,
Okay.
I thought one of you had alchemy as a proficiency.
I do.
Okay. Did you want to try to use that to identify these potions?
I can do that.
Okay. It'll be at half your score, and if you get a critical failure, you'll ruin the potion.
Huh.
So don't roll a 20.
So my normal thing for this would be a 18 minus 3. That'd be a 15, and then it's half of that.
Round it
Right.
up, so 8.
Okay, 8.
I don't
Yeah,
like my luck.
As long as you don't roll a 20, you're not going to fuck up the potion. So
Is that right?
Yeah.
Okay, I'm going to give it a shot. So it's gonna be roll 1d20, less than.
Just 1d.
8.
Just do a 1d20.
Okay. Come on.
so close.
Okay, that one is. All right, let me make a note that this was
You
not
can-
known.
You can almost put your finger on it, but you're not quite certain, basically.
Okay, this was one of the potions that you got back on the Cuddle command. It's a crystal clear liquid. You don't know what it does. So you were not able to figure that one out.
If you guys start seeing smoke coming out of the room, run.
All right, next one.
Nope.
Okay, this one is also in a glass vial, also from the Cuddle command. This is the yellowish sandy potion. You don't know what it does. Okay, next one.
Okay, give it. How many of these are there?
There are 3 more that you can try this on.
Okay.
Yeah, just roll 3 d20s.
Work.
Nice! Critical success.
Okay, this next one, you know exactly what this is. Your master actually had a potion exactly like this that he used one time. You
my
recognize
father.
it. Oh, your father.
Yeah.
It is a. This is the royal purple potion. This is a potion of wizardry, and you know that it temporarily improves the spellcasting ability of a wizard.
I'm just gonna slip that into my pocket.
What's it actually
At the
do?
moment.
So you'll cast spells as if you were 3 levels higher.
Oh.
I'm the one who identified it, so I get first
I'd
dibs.
love to see Leather try that off. Would that double if
The
she...
thing is,
It wouldn't double, but if she got a
Wild surge as
level
well.
level modifier that improved that again, yeah, it would improve it again. So, like right now, let's say she took it, she'd be casting spells as if she were a 4th level wizard. If she then got a level modifier of an additional +1, then she'd cast spells as if she were 5th level.
So basically, when I identify this, I'm just going to write on a sticky note and attach it to the vial saying, Potion of Wizardry.
Yeah, that's fine.
Okay, now, next one.
And you probably should probably put underlined mine on it.
Mine.
You guys will have to discuss that. In other words, you will probably want Leva to get something, either next time or out of this bunch or something like that. I mean,
Yeah.
okay. So the next thing is one of the things that you picked up on the mosquito, and you don't know what that was. That's the potion that there were 3 vials and only 1 and 2 were empty.
Okay, and now the last one.
Yep. Okay, and you don't know what that
Yeah.
was either.
So the only thing I was able to discover was Potion of Wizardry.
Oh yeah. I bet on the plant ship was a potion of growth. Plant growth. Just saying.
Possibly.
That was out of character.
That was not one of mine.
Okay, so
That was me. That's why I'm on push to talk right now.
now you can talk to Aranis to see if he is willing to do any identification, but keep in mind that it does require a 100 gold piece pearl, so he may be kind of reluctant.
The real question about the pearl: does it use the pearl use up the pearl when it's used, or does it
uses
just
up the pearl.
require it? Okay.
It's a very expensive spell to cast.
It will just better off taking the potions to the alchemist. Maybe the red and gold dagger or the chainmail armor, and only 1 cast.
I'm sorry?
This is me, my character talking to the party. It's like maybe we only ask him to do 1 identify, and we identify either the armor or the dagger.
There was
Yeah.
also a mace.
Oh yeah, the mace too.
Hmm.
The mace
How
can
many
go
of
to our
these is he
chief
willing to
guy
identify for us?
because it costs $100 pearl. He might be willing to do 1, but that's it.
He if you talk to him, he'll tell you that he feels comfortable that he could afford doing 2. He's
So
not.
2 out of the 3 magical items.
Yeah,
at least.
he doesn't have a whole lot of pearls, and I mean he's very grateful for your assistance in getting the research material. He's been looking through it on the trip, and it's intact, and you guys did not mess it up too much when you were carrying it over to the ship.
Well, of course.
We took care.
We could
We
go
were
out
hired
and buy
for a job
pearls.
and we got most of it complete.
Yeah, you can go buy pearls, and I think both Leva and Xanfyr have identify.
So I think
Yes.
mine's slightly more reliable because I'm not a wild mage.
But mine could
How would
probably,
that affect
if
what
it
mage?
works, it might identify higher level stuff.
True.
Yeah. But Aranis is also higher level than both of you.
So
Yeah.
we
Yeah,
have a dagger, we have chainmail, and a mace.
I would say the dagger because I have a distinct feeling that the dagger might be cursed.
Well, 3 of us could use a dagger if it's.
I would like to make sure that the dagger is not cursed.
Yes.
I'm not too overly fussed about the mace. I mean, I might keep it on me. I might do it in my own time or something.
Because the dagger is weirdly colored.
Okay,
It's
so
Vanta black. It's Vanta black.
yeah,
Golden
Did we
black.
cast detect magic on them to find out if they are magical? Because I could do that.
Yeah,
at some point, yeah,
Yeah.
the assumption
Yeah, at
is
some
that
point
on
we would have.
this trip you would have. All right, let's see. If Aranis casts Identify, he will need to not pilot the ship for a day, but that's fine.
I'll do it.
You didn't get any.
Xanfyr can handle the piloting
Yeah,
for
I
the
mean,
day.
you didn't
that
get
he's
any.
identifying.
You didn't get any encounters anyway, so it doesn't really matter.
Xanfyr will handle that day that he's identifying. It's fine.
Oh, hang on.
Oh, actually, you know
For
what?
identify, it says area of effect 1 item per level.
Well, it's actually it's also 1 power per level 2. It's more technically 1 power per level. So, given his level, yeah, he can do a crap ton with just 1 casting.
Right.
Well, we'll get him to identify as much as he can then.
So these compendiums are alphabetical.
Yeah.
Crap.
They're encyclopedias. Okay, so, let's see. He's going to have a 90% chance to find something out. Alright, so what do you want him to look at first?
Dagger.
Okay. The dagger. Okay, he holds it and he studies it for a while after, just for the assumption, all your items have been cleansed, per the description, so everything is good there. Let's see. Where did I put that? Where did I write that down here? It is... There it is. Okay. So he already told you that it was of Orcish make, and as far as he can tell, the dagger seems to have some connection to chronomancy magic. So it's related to time, and it seems to speed up the wielder.
So it's a haste?
Not
Does it
exactly.
age them?
Not exactly. Anyone who wields it goes first in combat.
Ah.
So
Well,
who
using
here can make good use of a dagger?
I could in my offhand because I could dual wield.
Now,
I'm
keep in
good.
mind
I
that
could-
it's the dagger that goes first, so you'd still roll a normal initiative
Would I attack
roll
at the
for-
same time effectively?
The dagger would go first. You would be able to move first, but then your primary weapon hand would go later at normal initiative.
It's
I
a
lost-
thief's weapon.
I lost my my longbow. I could use that.
Well, you guys can discuss it.
Well, I don't have proficiency with daggers, so maybe it's not a good idea.
I think the next thing we should have him identify is that chainmail.
Lafdul, do you have proficiency with the daggers?
No.
I have.
Oh, wait, what was the dagger called again? Just so I.
Opening up
so I
small
understand it.
swords or short sword.
For the sake of brevity, it's a dagger of quickness.
Lafdul's a sneaky person.
And it is a
Would the
black
dagger be
blade.
best?
Black
Oh,
blade?
so that means it doesn't glint in the dark.
Right.
Oh, yes, I definitely want that then. Oh, I would like to have it, rather.
You can have it.
Yeah,
Yes,
you can
yeah.
have it.
What do I... I've got a spare normal dagger if I can just lend it to someone, if someone happens to want one.
So it
anyone
doesn't
use
have
mages
any
here?
it doesn't have any attack or hit bonuses.
It's just...
It just lets
Special.
you go, it just attacks first.
What do I call it?
Dagger of quickness.
So basically, it has a speed of 1. Or
No, it
speed
has
of 0.
it doesn't
actually.
even it has no speed. It doesn't matter. You go first with it.
So I just put a speed of 0 on it, then. On
Or
the...
speed minus
on the...
10, so
Yeah,
because you roll
I
a
mean,
d10.
As long as you're using it, you're always going to attack at functionally 0 initiative.
Nice.
So,
So if you
I've
do
got to
minus
put some
10 when you roll,
value
in other
there,
words,
though.
I mean, if it rolls, we'll just modify that roll to 0.
So I just put minus 99?
I'm not sure if that would work, but it might.
I've put minus 10, but we normally roll in d20, so minus 20?
no,
Well, normally
you roll
D10.
d10 for this.
Yeah, put negative
D10
10. We'll
for-
see if it works next time we get into a combat.
I just...
Oh
Alright.
dear.
All right. So next the chainmail.
Yeah.
Okay. Okay. Aranis, he studies the chainmail shirt, and as far as he can tell, it appears to be designed to break curses.
Oh.
Wait, what?
It seems like it's all geared towards me at this rate.
Wait.
It's like holy mail. Not that I want the mail, because it just turns you into a fighter.
A very poor fighter.
Yeah.
It also, let's see.
That's the chainmail that Braxon was wearing.
Yeah,
Yeah.
it's weakly charged as far as he can tell.
Does it have any defensive bonus, or is it just it breaks curses?
You
Is it
don't know.
against a cursed spell?
The identify spell is simply revealing that it's designed to break curses.
Okay.
I know there's the equivalent of like armor of bless, and I guess it would just negate that, possibly. Maybe, I don't know. It's guesswork.
Yeah.
Who wants it?
Well, maybe it'll help you out against.
Well,
Well, I guess
Braxon had it
Braxon
before.
Necklace and choking.
because he already was using it. So
I mean, it's better. Chainmail is better than what he was wearing before, anyway. So
Hey, just give it to Braxon.
Yeah, Braxton. Here's fancy chainmail of curse resistance, apparently.
No. Break curses. Break curses is not the same.
yeah,
I have no better name for it.
If we ever get the cursed item, we'll give it to you as well, and we're gonna find out whether your chainmail works or not.
Oh, chainmail suddenly stops.
Let's call it the Hexbreaker mail.
okay, if you want Aranis to look at the mace next.
Stop it, dog.
How much gold have we got between the group?
He can do this 11 times. You've done 2.
oh, we can keep going to
Yeah.
the mason and
Well, we would have
that were failed to
pay him.
identified.
Okay, now the mace is going to require 2 uses of the identify spell.
We'd be funding this, wouldn't we?
He's just using one single pearl for this.
Oh.
Okay, so yeah, let's
he's willing
look
to
at
help
the
you out.
mace.
Okay, so the first power that he can tell with the mace is that it also appears to have some relation to chronomancy magic, and it also
Mace and
appears
quickness.
to. So near as he can tell, it appears that it's designed to both stun a target and slow them.
Mace of slowing?
Something like that.
Down and slow.
What's the second power?
Those are the 2 powers.
Oh, it slows
One
and
stun or
Yeah.
slow.
Does
It
anybody
is
want
charged.
this?
It has It has a moderate number of charges to it.
Ugh, that's only one
What's
that.
moderate number? What's a moderate number?
A moderate number.
somewhere
Like a
between
1d8
It's not
versus a
weakly
1d4.
charged, which is what the chainmail is.
Okay.
I'm thinking this is probably selling fodder because I don't think anybody in our group uses maces that often.
No, none of us uses maces.
Yeah, but it's a magical weapon. How many magical
which
weapons do you have right now?
It could sell for a lot.
No. If we get attacked by skeletons again, that would be really useful.
You'd be using the charges there, wouldn't you?
Yes,
or
but
is it
we have
on use?
three- Well,
if you want to use it, go right ahead.
Yeah, if you want to use it, you
Or
can have
give
it.
it to-
Otherwise, you probably
No,
just...
Brax has got the chainmail. Someone else should have that.
Give it to Higgimus then.
The Aranis informs you that it appears that you have to willfully want a charge to be used on hit.
But otherwise, it's a 1d8 plus 1, or is it 1d6 plus 1?
I believe it's 1d6 plus 1 normally. So
So
in
you
other
have
words,
to-
if you hit,
You want-
I mean, you can just use this weapon, and unless you specifically want to use a charge, it just hits as a weapon. But
Cool.
keep in mind, you might want to sell this, but what if you get rid of this and then you get attacked by a creature that can only be hit by magical weapons?
That is very true.
That's why I say give it to
All of you would
Higgimus
throw
for
that
now.
at us to make fun of us for selling it.
Oh, and I
We
would.
should
You would never live that down.
We should only be selling magical weapons when we've got them coming out of our ears.
Yes.
Which will be
Alright.
I will say that I probably better for you to have it though.
I think Higgimus is the best choice for it because he's probably going to be able to take advantage, be able to use it better than any of us.
Higgimus, your strength bonus to hit
Yeah.
would more than make up for your non-proficient use.
I guess so. It's just so small.
It's not
What,
like
what
he
would
could
his
make-
roll be, though? Out of curiosity. What would his damage roll be?
Well, he gets his normal +8 damage too.
Shit, me,
Oh, yeah.
really?
Yeah.
1d6 plus 8?
Well,
Plus 9?
yeah.
Oh, wow, yeah. Nasty.
I mean, he has a lot of strength.
But he has to hit
And
first.
he has a strength of
My problem
20.
is the
That's like the
rolls.
highest strength he can start with.
But the
Actually, I
thing
think
is,
that's
he
the
still
highest
has
strength
to
you can get,
actually
period.
hit his opponent.
Okay, let's move on
It's only
to
happened like
the
twice.
potions.
So just give it to Higgimus, then.
Yeah, I'll take it.
What are you writing it down as? Curiosity.
Now we got the however many potions were not identified.
Yeah, I think that, let's see. Yeah, you got plenty here. This will take care of everything.
Or potions.
There were
What was
4
that
that
mace
you
called,
guys
though?
didn't know. You also had the 2 that were labeled, so you know what those are. Okay, so the crystal clear potion that you tried to identify with alchemy, that is a potion of speech. It allows the imbiber to understand and speak any languages that they hear within a certain distance.
Okay.
The next one appears to be a potion of yellow dragon breath.
What's yellow? I've never seen a yellow dragon.
That's the yellow potion. Yeah, it's heat and sand is basically what it does.
Oh, so you just throw it.
No, you imbibe it and you
drink it.
You
breathe.
drink it and then you breathe out, and you can breathe so
Oh.
many charges out.
Let's see, you know that one. The clay jar that you picked up from the mosquito, that has oil of fiery burning.
Why would the plant people have fiery?
You don't know that they know what it was.
They didn't realize they had their own demise on board.
Well, it didn't kill them, did it? You guys
Well, they
did.
didn't
You were
realize.
their demise. And the other potion is a potion of spelljamming. That potion
Ooh.
allows non-spelljammers to, like a fighter could drink that, and they would spelljam for a number of days as if they were a wizard of the same level.
We're recording
Nice.
this in the other thing, right?
I've got it all written
Yeah.
down. I can copy and paste it.
Yeah,
in
somebody
later.
has been typing it in. And what were the other 2 potions that we already knew what they were because they're not written down?
Okay, so one was oil of life, which cures disease, and the other one was oil of metal fatigue, which you can either use
Yeah,
to
I remember that.
destroy metal or deal damage to metal creatures.
Which we could have
That was
used
the one
against
we
this
found
thing.
after we could have used it, yes.
Yeah.
Yeah. But we
Shame.
didn't need it, so that's even better. So we have it for a later foe.
Yeah.
With
Like
all
maybe
sent
a
the giant
freaking,
Gundams at us.
maybe like an adamantium version of one of them.
All right.
Yeah, right. That would never happen.
We
Well-
have it for when all decides to throw in Gundams at us.
Oh, those technically exist in Spelljammer.
Wait, what?
They're not metal though. Anyway, I think it's about
Wait,
time
what?
to take our break here on that awesome note. Look, Spelljammer cribs from everything. Gamera
you
exists in Spelljammer.
You can literally visit Mech Warrior space if you
it's
wanted
awesome.
to.
I
Oh,
think
in
I
Star
wanna
Wars
visit the Flying
space.
Turtle world now. It's a lot more sane.
We can visit Star Wars space, alright?
So on that note, I think it's about time to take our short break. So we'll come back in about 10 minutes. So about 2:30. And just get something to drink, hit the restroom, whatever, and we'll see you guys in about 10 minutes.